In the fall of 2020, I took a painting class because I felt that as an art history major, I should also learn how to handle a brush. We painted with oil on canvas, which was stressful at times, but also fun. I also, at the same time, had to take a class in the origins of art history as a visual discipline. From the 17th to the late 20th century, art history was told from a white male European perspective of cultural superiority. The arts of non-white cultures were seen as fascinating but primitive. In the 19th century, Orientalism depicted the Middle East, North Africa, and Asia as sexually exotic and mysterious, and well-deserving of imperial conquest. Modern terms like First World and Third World are Orientalist in nature. While reflecting on such things, I was given an assignment in painting class to make a large work of personal meaning. In choosing my subject, I came to a transformative insight. Years ago, I had traveled to India to become a photojournalist. I was inspired by French photographer Henri Cartier-Bresson, who traveled throughout Europe and Asia and developed the creative aesthetics of street photography. In Kolkata, I roamed the streets looking for decisive moments that would capture the beautiful and shocking hustle-bustle of Asian city life. One day, I captured an image of a rickshaw puller. The human-pulled rickshaw was invented in France in the 17th century and brought to India from China around 1900. The rickshaw created thousands of jobs for male farming villagers forced by colonialism to work in the cities. However, the rickshaw life was one of grinding poverty and a shortened lifespan. My photographs seem to embrace past and present, with a good composition and grittiness like that of Cartier-Bresson. Once I was back home in the States, I showed the image in several art exhibits, and it became part of my professional and artistic portfolio. When I thought about my new painting assignment, I realized with surprise and shame that my photograph of the rickshaw puller reflected some Orientalist mentality. I had not asked the man his name, nor his permission to take a photo. I took his photo because I could, not because I should. His third world life was exotic, strange, and thus open for exploitation. I had acted from classic Western, white male Orientalism, and I'm a person of color. Now, before you get bummed out and switch to a TikTok, let me just say that such revelations in college are important. We are here to learn about ourselves and develop new perspectives. I was shocked to find that I viewed beautiful India through a white male lens. I had to forgive myself and be thankful that my teachers led me to a greater self-awareness and opportunity for change. I decided to paint the rickshaw puller with a nod to futurism, a pre-World War I art movement that celebrated speed, youth, and technology. I imagined the rickshaw puller vibrating through time from past to future or future to past. Metaphorically, I would be painting myself moving away from ignorance and into a global consciousness. I made a Photoshop mock-up and chose a color palette of saffron, white, green, and blue to honor India's national flag and history. I drew the image on canvas using pencil, made a saffron yellow wash, then followed with blocks of color and detail. I'm very proud of this painting and my new awareness gained through art history, critical thinking, and the joy of painting. When I go to India again, and I shall, it will be with new eyes and a more global mindset.